certificates, if you want to get a picture from center stage, as long as you stay behind those two chairs that I have turned sideways right back there, you're welcome to come down in between this row and get a picture when they're on center stage. Just do not cross those chairs. And we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Oh, I swear she was just there.
I'm gonna go really quick, tell them not to touch the mic. I already did. Oh, you did? Yeah. Do you want my program handers to stay or leave? Okay. So leave that next to you. Probably not fun. How did I go a little bit? Well, now people sitting over there where they can't watch the video. The video stuff. I mean, we can let them know. Up to you.
If you're just coming in, there is going to be a video that's going to be playing. So if you want to be able to see the video, you might consider sitting on the other side. We have the big screen here, and then we have the screen right here. So if you're wanting to see the two videos that are going to play, you might want to consider moving.
Being controlled by video.
Very.
You're doing a great job. Am I?
Yes.
All right. Corey sent me an email yesterday asking for permission to get live shot. Yeah. So he knows when to cue the live shot. Is that fair? Yep. I mean, some of them are. He just told me. Yeah. All right. I talk first, right? Yeah. You got voted to read everyone? I figured. I'll still read it. Okay. So she needs to come up here. You're gonna get speech impediment.
It's really not been great for you to be up in front of us like this.
You're fine.
What are you doing back there, Bob?
Where's Scarlett? Scarlett, ready? Welcome, parents, students, friends, and family members. We are so glad that you could join us today for the 8th grade celebration. At this time, Scarlett Swanson will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
Eighth grade students, you made it. This moment is the culmination of your entire middle school journey. Think about how far you've come, not just academically, but as people. You've grown, you've struggled, you've laughed, and you've pushed through challenges you didn't think you could overcome. And yet here you are. But this isn't the destination. This is the launching point for high school and beyond. We are so proud of each and every one of you. It has been an absolute honor to teach you, guide you, encourage you, and grow alongside you during your time here. We shared a lot together, successes, setbacks, and everything in between. But what stands out most to us is this. Every challenge that we faced together. And because of that, you are stronger, more capable, and more prepared than you realize. As you step into high school, life is going to open up in new ways. You'll meet new people, face bigger challenges, and have opportunities to discover who you really are. And as you go, we want you to carry a few things with you. Choose kindness, even when it's not easy. The world needs more of it, and each of you has the power to make a difference. Find something that you love and chase it. Don't be afraid to fail along the way, because failure is often where the greatest growth happens. Set goals for yourself, make a plan, and work for it, even on the days you don't feel like it. That's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. And through it all, don't forget to enjoy the journey. High school will challenge you, but it will also give you moments that you'll remember for the rest of your life. We want you to know this: you matter. In the words of Emmett from the Lego Movie, you are the most talented, most interesting, most extraordinary person in the universe, and you are capable of amazing things. Each of you has made an impact on us that we will carry long after today. While our paths may go in different directions, you will always be part of this family and part of the memories that we share together. We believe in you. We always have, and we always will. As teachers, we have had the privilege of watching you grow into the young men and women you are becoming. And before you leave us for high school, there are a few more words of encouragement and pieces of advice we would like to share with you from the people who have walked beside you on this journey.
So I'm going to share a few words from Coach Watterson. She said, in a few months, you'll be stepping under a new roof, a dome that's a lot bigger than what you're used to. It's easy to walk into a space that vast and feel like your only job is to fit in. But I want to challenge that. You aren't going under that dome to blend into the crowd. You're going there to find out where you stand. High school is your clean slate. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to fail. And above all, don't be afraid to be the person who actually tries. Use these next 4 years to build a life you're proud of. We'll be cheering from you from outside the circle, and we already know that you're ready. And here's my advice to you, and I'm Miss Sellers, by the way, for those of you who don't know. So I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, middle school was the best years of my life. When I reflect on my own middle school experience, I can honestly say that they were some of the most challenging years of my life. After all, middle school is where you transform from child to teen. And you don't just physically change, your passions change, your values change, and sometimes your friends change. And change is hard. But you have survived. I have heard some say that high school was the best years of their life. Maybe that will be true for you. But I hope that it becomes more than that. I hope that at the end of your senior year, you can say, high school was the best beginning of the best years of my life. In high school, you will begin to shape the adult you will become. You will decide what direction you want your life to go. Be mindful of your choices. Look to the future you want to build. Think of high school as the tool that you need to build that future. See every day, every class, every assignment as an opportunity to reach your goals. Best of luck to you, class of 2030.
Hello. It's hard for me to put into words what this day means to me. You guys were my first class here at West Fork. And you guys will always hold a special place in my heart. We learned together, we laughed together, we grew together, and we struggled together a lot sometimes. But through it all, we made a lot of memories that I'm never going to forget. As you head into high school, I want you to remember a few things. First, do not be afraid to be yourself. The world needs who you truly are, not who you think you need to be, okay? Second, as Mr. Carruthers said, mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow, so don't be afraid to make them. Some of your greatest lessons, some of my greatest lessons, were from mistakes that I have made. Finally, never underestimate your potential. You are capable of far more than you actually think you are. No matter where life takes you next, I will always be proud to say you were my first group of students. Good luck in high school.
Eighth graders, you have completed one chapter of your life and are about to begin another. There will be times it feels impossible, and that is okay. When things seem hard, don't back away from a challenge, but rather embrace it. I would encourage you all to join all the sports and clubs you possibly can. Due to our small size, if you have just a little bit of passion, you can have a great impact. You have the opportunity to shape your high school experience how you want it to be. Students at big schools don't have that luxury. As President Kennedy once said, ask not what your high school can do for you, ask what you can do for your high school. Good luck over the next 4 years. You're in the big leagues now. Welcome to the show.
Did you paraphrase that? Good morning, y'all. Today I want to recognize the 8th graders that took my Honors English 9 class here at high school. You guys showed me what real accomplishment looks like. It's not perfection, but consistency and the ability to keep going even when things or your teacher got difficult. You guys were able to balance not just your academics and all of your activities and campus responsibilities together, but also with your friendships and the pressure to keep going in a world that you have to grow up in that doesn't slow down for anybody. And you did a great job with that. It wasn't just your academic achievement that impressed me, but how you carried yourselves with humor and with a lot of support for each other. And to echo Mr. Carruthers' words, that kindness that you chose was impressive to me. You made a great impact on the high school, and I can't wait to see what you do, or on the middle school, and I can't wait to see what you do at high. Thank you.
At this time, students, we would like to recognize all of the accomplishments of your middle school careers. We will be starting with our student council certificates.
Good morning. This year's student council, I thought, did a great job of representing our middle school. We had kids from 5th grade all the way through 8th grade who took a lot of initiative to try to get things done. We faced a lot of difficulties sometimes when we try to accomplish things, but their willingness to step out and try to make things happen for the rest of you really showed this year. So here's our 8th grade student council members. Ariadne Pence. Oh, yes, if y'all could come up. Berkeley Garrett. Jaden Bowles. Izzy Haas Selvage. Skylar Murphy. Scarlett Swanson. and Gunnar Tillman. And at this time, Coach Farrell, our athletic director, will join me on stage and we will present the athletic certificates. All right, first up, Caleb Barnes, football, basketball, and track. Riker Barr, football and basketball. Jaden Bowles, volleyball and basketball. Jacob Chadbourne, cross country and basketball. Easton Claypool, cross country and basketball. Raylan Kirby, basketball and track. Serenity Deathridge, track. Preston Engel, football, cross country, basketball, and track. Berkeley Garrett, volleyball. Chris Gose, football. Ireland Kilpatrick, cross country, basketball, and track. Wiley Metters, football. Skylar Murphy, volleyball. AJ Pence, volleyball. Zach Preston, football, basketball, and track. Kira Renner, track. Corbin Schuster, basketball and track. I almost said Tyler. Izzy Hosselvage, volleyball. Logan Smith, football and basketball. Jackson Stacey, football. Scarlett Swanson, volleyball and track. Sasha Williams, volleyball and basketball. Brantley Wilson, football and track.
All right, so for Outstanding Fine Arts Awards, I'm presenting for both myself and for Mr. Brown. This award goes to the thoughtful, and Mr. Maska? Mrs. Maska? Yes. And Mrs. Maska as well. So this is the Thoughtful Artist Award. It goes to Deborah Glon. Congratulations. Thoughtful Artist Award, Daniel Boland. Thoughtful Artist Award, Leah Phillips. Yeah. Did I say her name right? And now moving on to middle school theater, we've had a great semester. Jade Smithson, come on down. And Ava Watts, excellence in middle school theater. Thank you. Thank you. From Mr. Brown, excellence in middle school band, this certificate is presented to Mateo Bull. Congratulations.
All right, next up is our East Awards. So these every year I give to our East Conference members. These kids go and spend 3 days in Hot Springs to represent our entire East program. They did a great job this year. They represent us very well. I thought our booth looked great. And so I'm very proud of all the work that all of our East kids put in, but these guys go above and beyond to get ready for that conference. Berkeley Garrett. Scarlett Swanson. Jaden Bowles. Gunnar Tillman. AJ Pence. And Easton Claypool. Good job, guys. All right, video time. So each year we ask our 8th graders to vote on who they believe are the Who's Who Award winners. So we have a video that we will present. This is a surprise to all of them.
At this time, we are recognizing our students for their work in ELA. From Mr. Blakeney, this certificate is presented to Chloe Maska. Stand on the X. There you go. Also from Mr. Blakeney, Elizabeth Maska. From Miss Sellers and Miss Blue, Isabella Haas-Selvage. And Ireland Kilpatrick. Also for recognition for their excellence in English language arts, Riley O'Connor. Jacob Wagner. And Chris Gose. For excellence in mathematics, from Miss Strain, Callie Brandenburg. Scoot over. X. There you go. Ava Watts. From Mr. Carruthers, Ariadne Pence. Mateo Bowl. Caleb Barnes. Berkeley Garrett. And Oakley Mason. Also for growth and perseverance in mathematics, Rose Smiley. Riley O'Connor. Leah Phillips. And another certificate in excellence for Rose Smiley. For excellence in science from Miss Kaivi, Ireland Kilpatrick. Scarlett Swanson. From Miss Wetzel, Serenity Cook. And Brandon Stillwell. For excellence in U.S. history from Coach Price, Easton Claypool. Caleb Barnes. Logan Smith. And Scarlett Swanson. So the next students that we're going to recognize are taking a high school level course in 8th grade, which is challenging in and of itself. But these students also went through a 10-hour OSHA construction safety and health course and are actually receiving their OSHA certifications today. Chevy Campbell. Gunnar Tillman. Hunter Hungate. Riker Barr. And Wiley Metters. Also from Ms. Biswell in recognizing her students in construction technology, Logan Smith. And Berkeley Garrett. Recognition from Coach Gresham for excellence in designing, Mateo Bowl. And in robotics, Serenity Deathridge. For excellence in programming, Mateo Bowl. Welcome back. And Brandon Stillwell. For excellence in high school Spanish, Sasha Williams. and Ariadne Pence.
Hi, I'm Miss Evans, the middle school counselor for those who don't know me, and I am very proud to present our Character Strong and Roar Awards. These are students who have worked really hard this year. They show very strong character throughout the school, and I'm so proud to present these. So our first Roar Award for responding positively is Skylar Murphy. For respect and responsibility, Ireland Kilpatrick. For aiming high, Mateo Boll. And for ownership, Preston Engel. Okay. We have several students who were chosen for being character strong throughout the year. This student exemplifies what it means to be character strong through her responsibility, integrity, and commitment to excellence both academically and personally. That student is Scarlett Swanson. Our next student exemplifies character strong through her dedication, integrity, and positive attitude. That student is AJ Pence. Our next student goes above and beyond expectations while showing kindness, respect, and consideration for others each day. That student is Easton Claypool. This student steps up to lead when others need support, especially during group projects, and consistently demonstrates initiative and teamwork. That student is Gabriel Spicer. We are so proud of each and every one of you.
All right, so there's a set of awards that is not on the program because honestly, we didn't know if we were going to get all of the data back in time, but we did. And so we want to recognize students for both growth and achievement on the ATLAS. The ATLAS is the state exam the students take at the end of the year, testing them over their grade level standards. So we will start with ELA, recognizing those students who scored a level 3. That would be Callie Brandenburg. Berkeley Garrett. Ireland Kilpatrick. Elizabeth Maska. Gabriel Miner. Logan Smith. Jade Smithson. Brandon Stillwell. Sasha Williams. For ELA A Level 4, Mateo Bowl. Deborah Glon. Chloe Masca. Ariadne Pence. Gabriel Spicer. Scarlett Swanson. And Gracie Wingate. Recognizing students for their achievement in math. Caleb Barnes. Callie Brandenburg. Easton Claypool. Serenity Deathridge. Berkeley Garrett. Gabriel Miner. Jade Smithson. And Brantley Wilson. And Gracie Wingate. Say Gracie already? Okay. Hi, Dad. Also on math, Mateo Vole. Deborah Glon. Ariadne Pence. Gabriel Spicer. Scarlett Swanson. Ireland Kilpatrick. Logan Smith. Brandon Stillwell. And Sasha Williams. For excellence in science. Caleb Barnes. Callie Brandenburg. Preston Engel. Berkeley Garrett. Hunter Hungates. Cameron Kilpatrick. Chloe Maska. Elizabeth Maska. Gabe Miner. Ariadne Pence. Logan Smith. Jade Smithson. Gracie Wingate. Mateo Bowl. Deborah Glon. Gabe Spicer. Scarlett Swanson. And Sasha Williams. Recognizing students' growth. So the area, or the students that we're about to call, grew in one area on the Atlas test. So the Atlas takes their performance and they are competing against themselves every year. And these students demonstrated growth. Davin Allen. Chevy Campbell. Jacob Chadbourne. Gracie Engel. Dominic Hayes. Elizabeth Maska. Wiley Metters. Skylar Murphy. AJ Pence. Rose Smiley. Logan Smith. Brandon Stillwell. Scarlett Swanson. And Brantley Wilson. The following students grew in 2 areas on the Atlas test. Jaden Bowles. Callie Brandenburg. Lennox Carter. Serenity Deathridge. Preston Engel. Berkeley Garrett. Deborah Glon. Isabella Hosselvage. Riley O'Connor. Sophie Reed. Kira Renner. Corbin Schuster. Gabriel Spicer. Jacob Wagner. Sasha Williams. And Gracie Wingate. Okay. These students grew on all three areas of their Atlas test. Caleb Barnes. Christopher Gose. Hunter Hungate. Robert Sanders. Gunnar Tillman. And Ian Wright. All right, we would like Berkeley and AJ to join us on stage to present their remarks.
Good morning, classmates, teachers, staff, and parents. Today is a celebration of what we have accomplished, but it is also the beginning of something new. I volunteered today to do this speech so I can reflect on both those. For years, middle school seemed like a long road, but now looking back, it feels more like a collection of memories that went by so quickly. In a moment, we will all be holding certificates commemorating our accomplishments. But we won't just be holding certificates. We will be holding on to years of memories. I want us to think back to the things that actually defined our time here. It wasn't the tests or the homework. It was the laughter in the hallways, the late bus rides home from games, the friendships that became our support systems. We've grown up together, we've seen each other at our best and most awkward, and while high school is waiting for us with new freedoms and challenges, we shouldn't forget what got us here. And yes, there will be moments when things feel difficult. There will be days when you feel uncertain about your future or overwhelmed by expectation. But those moments do not define you. What defines you is how you respond. Work hard, try your best, but don't forget, have fun. Seriously. Laugh with your friends, go to the games, or rodeos in my case, take pictures, and make memories. One day you'll look back to 8th grade photos and realize that Psalms 139:14 was right. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you realize that these were some of the best moments of your life. Keep making memories. High school will bring new opportunities, but don't be so busy chasing the future that you forget to enjoy now. You only get one chance to be young, one chance to create these memories. Keep being kind. As Jesus said in John 13:34, love one another. Life was never meant to be lived alone. Build strong friendships, support one another. Love people deeply, include those who feel left out. Be kind to the person who makes others feel valued and seen. Be kind even when it's hard. At the end of your life, people will not remember you most for your grades or your popularity. They will remember how you treated people. So work hard, dream big, make a plan, chase your future, but also laugh loudly, make memories, love people deeply, and enjoy the season of your life while you can. Classmates, I am proud of you, your families are proud of you, and today you should be proud of yourselves. Congratulations, class of 2030. It's honestly hard to believe we're all here already. Standing up here and looking around, all I can think about is how different we were when we first walked into middle school. We were the kids who pretended to not care about dress-up days to seem cool, but secretly still participate. I'm AJ Pence, and I've been here through all of it. Some of you might only know me as a classmate, but I'm also someone who struggled to keep up in classes sometimes and definitely gotten in trouble for talking too much. More than anything, though, I'm someone who's extremely proud to be standing up here with all of you today. We've been through a lot together. We survived the mile runs, the awkward phases, and somehow wearing hoodies in 90-degree weather. But we didn't just spend a couple years together. We basically watched each other grow up. Whether we were best friends or just people who said hi in the hallway, we've seen each other at our best and definitely at our worst. And it's not just about the physical changes that we can see. We've grown as people too. I've seen us stand up for each other, cheer for each other at games, and prove that our class was a lot louder than any teacher probably wanted. Somewhere along the way, we became people who genuinely care about each other. We're definitely not the same kids who walked through those doors 4 years ago. Marilyn Monroe once said, "Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring." Middle school definitely wasn't perfect, and there were times it felt ridiculous, but it gave us memories, friendships, lessons, and stories we'll probably still be laughing about years from now. Thank you to our teachers for never giving up on us, our families for being our biggest supporters, and everyone in between. But most of all, thank you to everyone who helped me realize who I am and how to be the person that I aspire to be. Class of 2030, say goodbye to 8th grade and hello to high school. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, at this time, I certify that you have completed all of the requirements to secure promotion to high school. First row, if you will please rise. Ready? Davin Allen. Caleb Barnes. Riker Barr. Mateo Bowl. Jaden Bowles. Callie Brandenburg. Chevy Campbell. Lennox Carter. Jacob Chadbourne. Easton Claypool. Serenity Cook. We've got this girl. Raylan Kirby. Second row, if you will please rise. Serenity Deathridge. Gracie Engel. Preston Engel. Berkeley Garrett. Deborah Glon. Christopher Gose. Isabella Hosselvage. Dominic Hayes. Hunter Hungate. Ireland Kilpatrick. Chloe Masca. Elizabeth Masca. Third row, if you will rise. Oakley Mason. Wiley Metters. Gabriel Miner. Skylar Murphy. Riley O'Connor. Ariadne Pence. Leah Phillips. Zachary Preston. Sophie Reed. Kira Renner. Robert Sanders. Corbin Schuster. Fourth and fifth row, if you will please rise. Rose Smiley. Logan Smith. Jade Smithson. Gabriel Spicer. Jackson Stacey. Brandon Stillwell. Scarlett Swanson. Gunnar Tillman. Jacob Wagner. Ava Watts. Sasha Williams. Brantley Wilson. Gracie Wingate. And Ian Wright. The E students have put together a video celebrating each of our students.
Video, and this young lady right here has done probably at least 90% of the work getting that video put together. So good job, AJ. We appreciate it. Yep. So here we go, class of 2030.
All right, students. In elementary school, you all earned your tiger stripes. In middle school, we taught you how to roar. So now, as we send you off to high school, know that we are always cheering you on as you learn to show your tiger pride. Congratulations, class of 2030. Parents, at this time, we invite you to take pictures with your students. Here in about 10-ish minutes, we'll call them back over to the middle school so that they can prepare to go for their celebration. If you are checking your student out, please make sure you come see me. Thank you. We also do still have the photo backdrop set up, so if you want to grab some pictures in front of that, you're welcome to.